Herhoit e little Hagaragninok e slack. Patrons, find out if I'm saying your name backwards at the end of this video. Hello and welcome back to the news. I'm Christopher Robert Gagnon.
I'm Jonathan Pangani. I'm with Christopher in order to continue about the... Today we are going to talk more about technology.
It's the future, or is it? You'll find out at 11. Stay tuned. Jonathan, what have you seen in technology? How is technology changing?
Oh yes, one day with my friend, we were talking about technology. According to what he was telling me, I didn't believe. He was telling me that climate is changing just because we don't take care of trees. We just cut it down anyhow, instead of planting some more trees.
This week's news with Jonathan Pangani and Christopher Robert Gagnon is brought to you by SSEC, Short-Sighted Energy Company, where we say that optimism is overrated and libertarian nihilism creates money today. Why worry about tomorrow? Today is guaranteed. Now back to the news with Nobel laureate and 5-time Grammy award-winning Jonathan Pangani and his friend Christopher Robert Gagnon.
Rain is scarce sometimes. Sometimes we have much rain. What goes on? What changes the climate?
These are great questions, John. I have a question for you since you are the head of technology here at the news. What do you think about AI?
AI, but myself, according to the word which you have told me at the moment, is a new thing, a new word. It will be very quite difficult to explain it. Mm-hmm. I will be happy if you will go ahead explaining about that so that I can know.
I will do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me just check to make sure we're still recording. At the news. They've taken computers. Of course, computers, you can use them for things like what? Printing. Maybe people are making some documents.
Yes.
But what they wanted to do was create a computer who could think like a human.
Yeah.
So they've done it.
Indeed, yes.
So now you can ask the computer questions, ask it to do things for you. It can tell you. So my question for you today on the show is, if you were to ask a computer who knows everything, what would you ask it?
What can I do with my male trees of my papaya? I have got male and female. Now the male trees are useless. What can I do with them?
In order to save your garden, I urge you to use the same methods as King Herod. Swift and immediate death can be the only option.
Okay.
Useless things are useless.
Okay. Whew. Maybe you can just stay there for 2 minutes, just to make sure I don't fall. This is more difficult than I was expecting.
Matthew chapter 19, Alternative International Version. In the lush orchards of King Herod's kingdom, there stood a magnificent fruit orchard known for its bountiful papaya trees. King Herod, a passionate and discerning ruler, was dismayed to hear a prophecy that one day a bitter and lackluster male fruit would ruin him. King Herod decided on a drastic course of action. He ordered his orchard keepers to locate and cut down all the male papaya trees in Bethlehem.
Se débarrasser de tous les hommes, bon, c'est peut-être un peu extrême, Même si on sait que tous les hommes ne sont pas des ordures, mais la plupart le sont. Alors, gardons-en quelques-uns, juste pour le fun.
Ndikaona mamuna palibe chimene chimamva ine ndimaona ngati munthu ndi mulungu wake.
Word spread quickly through the ocean, and the trees shivered in fear as the royal decree echoed through their branches. The wise old trees whispered to one another, sharing their concern about the impending fate that awaited their male counterparts.
All right, guards. Check their flowers. All right, that's a female. And female? Is it female? Female. That's a female. Oh no! This one's a male. Guards! Coming.
According to our African beliefs, I can say so. Now, if you find one tree papaya is a male one, what do we do in order to turn it to female? Yeah, I wanted to change this male papaya tree to be female papaya tree. May I start my job?
So you're pushing the maize in.
That's a finish.
Planted firmly in the ground, who I am has been bound, predetermined in a womb, unknown until I bloom. They cannot offer any help. All you must do for yourself. What once caused me pain is held as your gain. I'm allowed to be me, as long as they agree. Change at your cold hands, biological rebrand, a collection of all parts, a colonizing head start, one of many, one of old, alchemized into gold.
Papaya. 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 Papaya.
One of many, one of old, alchemized into gold. One of many, one of old, alchemized into gold. One of many, one of old, alchemized into gold. One of many, one of old, alchemized into gold. One of many, one of old, alchemized into gold. One of many, one of old,
That's Lily Doher. Thank you so much for your support, Lily Doher. And for your sentence, I decided to try to do the word nutrition. What's interesting about nutrition is that it's almost like a palindrome where it sounds similar backwards as it does forward. Nutrition. Nutrition. Lily, get to know your fellow patrons, is an advocate for early childhood nutrition especially. All right, next up, we did Kelsey Cannonberg. Hagugninok. Islek. Kelsey Cannonberg. You'll notice here that I did it with a English accent. That is because I was having trouble saying it backwards with my normal accent. So I just decided to try some other ways of saying it, and it was much easier for me to do backwards with a British accent. I also think, so Kelsey, let's say you're at a party, you can say, hey, by the way, everybody here, I can speak backwards. They say, prove it. And then you say it backwards, they record it, they flip it back with some app. And wow, you have perfect Queen's English backwards. That's pretty cool. And Cannonberg, for your sentence, I thought I would say parasocial relationships, which this one takes, maybe a little bit of practice, but very cool. Say, oh, wow, she can speak backwards. What else can you say? And then you say, special, sorry. Reverse that. You walk away. They're like, in parasocial relationships? Wow. She must have quite the vocabulary. What a lexicon. Special, sorry. Parasocial relationships. What's great about this is special sounds like maybe a fancy German ice cream. Horseshoe sorry. That sounds like horseshoes are sorry. That's how I remember that. So special, it's like special limoncello maybe, or special. Why did I get ice cream? Special. It reminds me of ice cream for some reason. I don't know why though. Special limoncello might be easier. Special horseshoe sorry. Parasocial relationship. Parasocial relationships. I hope you have one with me. Actually, no, I hope you have a real relationship with me. Also, getting to know you folks, or thinking about what I want to have you guys say backwards. Also, like, y'all should be pen pals. There's a lot of interesting people on the patron list, with a lot of unique and different backgrounds and hobbies. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want me to say your name backwards, think about becoming a patron.